Hey boys and girls, do you want to know today's fun fact of Fallout 4? If you repeatedly tap the crouch button over and over and over again in a short space of time, you make your character look like they want to go take a shit really bad. I know it's not particularly the most immature thing in the world, but at least Kate seems to appreciate it, right Kate?
Yeah?
Hello boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of Gitbag, the great Fallout 4 playthrough, where last time we took quite a considerable step towards the end game of the railroad when we boarded the Pridwin and blew that motherfucker up like a 4th of July fireworks display. It was magnificent. But in this episode, we're going to finally enact our endgame to take down the Institute once and for all with the railroad. Of course, we've still got the fourth and final ending after this to do, which is, of course, the Minutemen ending. But still, this one should prove quite interesting. I do think this is still probably the hardest out of the four endings. But by God, is it an entertaining one. By the way, in the background now and again you might hear a bit of like crazy weather because there's a thunderstorm going on in the background.
We're a colorful and arguably insane bunch. But you're stuck with us now. Speaking of which, if you don't mind,
yeah, if you can hear that, that is literally
right
just the
if you change your mind.
that is literally just the weather outside. That's not me doing anything to the game footage.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scab.
Jesus Christ, the weather down here in Brighton at the moment is mental.
Desdemona.
I thought by calling Red Glare I'd lose
Jesus
more good
Christ.
people. Comrades, thank you for keeping them and yourself safe.
We still lost too many people.
Without you, though, it would have been far worse. But we're not out of the woods yet. If the Brotherhood managed to find us, you can bet your ass the SRB is not far behind. We've run out of time. Our next step is to attack the Institute.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Go back inside the Institute and secure the relay. The instant you do, the Institute and the SRB will mobilize. So teleport us in quickly. We join forces with Z-114 and the rebel synths. Then together we fight our way to the fusion reactor.
Oh shit, it's about time.
We're gonna pull this off.
Or die trying. We'll be waiting.
I've got to say, Desdemona's voice acting isn't all that bad. It's actually decent. The actress seems to put in a decent amount of passion into Desdemona's voice, really. It's quite admirable. I mean, the voice acting isn't, you know, overly superb in this game, but it's decent enough, I think, particularly on the main character, especially the female one, actually, for that matter. It's quite good. Alright, so now we've got to go back to the Institute. God. Ugh, this is going to be crazy. I can't believe we're finally doing this. I've wanted to do this mission for so long, because it's just one of the more badass sounding missions, you know, arming a rebellion of sentient robots and fighting alongside humanoid freedom fighters. It's just like, God, it's like the stuff, you know, it's like the stuff sci-fi apocalypse sort of fiction is made out of. It's just, oh, it's the stuff this kind of fiction is made out of, really. Absolutely superb kind of stuff. Whoa, brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff indeed. So yeah, it seems like we're going to have the first step really to securing our victory over the Institute in this case is going to be attacking and securing the teleport relay. And of course, meeting up with the Z1 is going to be the main route towards doing that, so he'll probably be the main one we're going to have to rely on to secure the relay. Fortunately, now that we've armed his rebel synths with enough weapons to knock out an entire armoured battalion, we should be alright. I mean, like I said, I armed his...
But honestly,
I stuffed that corridor
I don't know.
from what I
lockbox
hear, that rogue synth that was
jam-packed
Italia's
full of
real
like
menace compared to
combat
Ivan Glass
rifles
back
and
work
a rocket launcher, a plasma gun, a flamer,
Pretty much the same.
loads of different stuff, and all should be quite useful in the confines of this place.
We will fight for our freedom, and we will win.
I've been looking for you.
Is it time? Once we act, we have committed. There will be no going back.
Everything's ready. It's time.
Good. We'll need to clear this room before I can do more. We will fight for our freedom. And we will win.
Oh, so they've basically got to murder everyone in the control room. Oh, even the scientists. Oh. Oh well, I suppose a job's a job.
Attacking enemy. Actuator damaged.
Stop moving around, for fuck's sake. Where did he go? Jesus, this is a sneaky bugger.
Please give me a few moments.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Holy shit, that guy had a focus
Already have
maximum
recording.
so I'm taking that shit.
Simply need to update the relay.
Is this another
Your
cover
companions
mission?
will arrive in a moment.
Oh no, it's just got to wait for a second for him to complete the coding. Probably Kate should be in here as well. She'll prove quite handy in this situation. Ah, good, they're here.
You did it. There's no turning back now. If they're not already onto us, they will be within seconds.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Right?
Hang on a minute. Oh, for fuck's sake, hang on a second. There seems to be something wrong with the dialogue. Let me just be AFK for a second. I'll try and sort this out. I think I might have done.
It's time
There we go.
to
Fixed
free
it.
the synths.
In this single hour, we could rescue more synths than we have in our entire history. Make every moment count. But first, take this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Tinker Tom's rigged it to take out the reactor and anything else within a few hundred yards of it.
Oh, here we go. The big old bomb to finish it off.
We get you down there, you plant it, and we run like hell. When we get to a safe distance, we detonate it remotely. Then the whole Institute goes up like a candle, and the synths stay free. Forever. This is the moment where we make history. Tom, I need you to get that relay working as fast as humanly possible. You'll need to pull us out once we're done with the reactor, and send out anyone that's unarmed. Institute personnel included.
You got it, boss.
All right, let's move.
Alright, let's take the fight to the Institute. Glad I brought along this full suit of T60 power armor. It's going to come in damn useful. I realised that attacking heavily armoured fortified camps with just my personal armour on probably wasn't the best idea, so doing it like this is probably the more optimal route of approach, really, so to speak.
More impressive.
It just feels kind of like routine now, but at the same time I still love this mission. It's so like dangerously violent and just so much action. Ah, just butted his head off. Nice. There we go. Good stuff. Running out of ammo for this railroad rifle, actually. We're going to have to pick up some spikes at some point along the line. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not the most reliably accurate weapon either. I mean, I know my aim isn't really all that spectacular, but even still, the aim on this thing isn't really that good. Ow! Fuck off. Dickhead. So rude. Oh my god, you all just fuck off. Jesus Christ. How many of these fucking synths do I have to destroy before we can fucking relax? God. Ooh, frag grenades, that's really handy. I mean, to be honest, I don't use explosives that much anyway, like I've said to you guys before, but they can come in handy sometimes. Where are these laser turrets? Seriously, I'm fucking hearing them all over the place. Oh my god. Jeez, there they are. Christ, I didn't see them there. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's do this!
Why do they all have burning rifles as well? Oh my god, are you serious? That didn't go through the railings? Oh, you motherfuckers. Alright, you know what? Solid. Combat shotgun time. Eat this. Well, again, there's my shitty aiming on full display. Ooh, ooh, I like the look of that. I like the look of that. I might keep that, actually. God, I hope that sentry bot doesn't activate while we're walking past it. Could cause some serious damage. Now, here we are. Here's the escape tunnel. Now let's get in here. Ooh, future core. That's fine. This is always the bit that kind of skews me out. It's not particularly the most threatening part of the mission, but at the same time it's just kind of darkly atmospheric, I feel. It kind of unsettles you. Although, to be fair, if that's the actual design of which they were going for, I suppose you could have done worse. It's really... it does do the job quite well. In fact, actually, that's something I feel like I haven't really talked too much about, really, and that I feel I should have done more so, is the atmosphere of this game is superb. The lighting and music in particular really creates for an atmosphere that is just second to none. It really makes you feel like you're in an apocalypse, or at least you can get engrossed in the adventure of which your character is going through. I mean, if you can say one thing for this game, you have to say that the atmosphere in it is pretty damn good. If not at least my superb aiming. God, the synth seekers really freak me out. They are just hideously ugly. Good, I shot off his arm. That'll put him out of action. Pardon me. That'll put him out of action for a few bits. What I quite like about the synths actually is when they've run out of ammunition or their armor's been shot off, they'll literally just run up to you and try to punch you to death. Even if you're like in full power armor, they'll just literally just try and run up to you and just clobber you to death with their like bare metal fists. It's fucking daft. It really is, but at the same time it's also weirdly charming and hilarious. Oh god, gorillas. These guys are fucking tough. I'm sorry guys, I know this might seem like animal cruelty, but these guys do a shit ton of damage. Ow, fuck off, bozo, you dial nut. Right, this is going to require some less tact, shall we say. Guys, I'm sorry, I know, I shouldn't have been killing the gorillas, and I shouldn't have been taking the synthetic gorilla meat, but...
We've got to do this more often.
Holy shit, Kate, did you just shoot an unarmed scientist? You fucking psychopath. Jesus, man. Come on. What's wrong with you? Fucking hell, man. That is some dark, dark shit. And to think, I kind of did that mission where I spared these guys. And now I'm just mowing them all down. What a bastard am I, eh? Oh god, my allies are just really ruthless. It's like the scientists are running past me and just mow the scientists down. God, my aiming is so crap. What is wrong with me? See what's that like? It's not that good, but I'll take it anyway. Hell keeps exploding. Oh yeah, it's the weapons I gave the synths. I remember I gave one of the weapons I gave in their weapons lock was a rocket launcher. I gave them a couple of not railroad rifles. I gave them a couple of institute rifles, some other shit like that as well. take out all the initial guards first, I think, and just secure a holding zone. Oh shit, I'm out of 44 cal ammo.
Look, wiping the floor with you.
Hello? Hello? If you can hear me, I got the floor plan. Advanced Systems Lab. That's where the reactor is, and where you gotta go. But the doors are locked, and I can't override from here. That command has to come from the director's personal terminal. You understand? You've got to do that part yourself.
Tell the removal team to hurry. Get everyone above you.
So it seems like we've got to go back to the father again. Oh, for fuck's sake, I sent myself down the wrong way. Damn it!
Is that all you
Wait, am I going the wrong way? I'm not really. Oh no, I am going the right way. Well, it's time to confront father again. I feel worse and worse every time I do this bit because it's kind of like betraying his trust. I mean, he puts so trust in you as his mother, he hasn't seen you in 60 years, and then you just kind of backstab him. And sure, it's kind of to protect the greater good, considering how evil the Institute really is, but at the same time, it does feel a little bit just wrong, in a way.
I didn't expect to see you again.
Yeah, whatever.
You had me for...
I'm sorry it's come to this.
You're sorry. It's not enough that I... Tell me then.
It's for the greater good. The Commonwealth deserves...
Spare me.
We've gone through this
for now.
conversation so many times.
The
now.
only question left then.
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Help me. And I promise I'll protect any survivors to the best of my ability.
Very well. The terminal behind me. Enter access code 9003. That will disable some of the synths. Now go. Just leave me.
God, the way he delivers that line every time just gets to me. It's just so full of just like bitterness and disappointment and hate. It's just such a... It really does get to me a bit. I know I'm a bit of a softie and I'm a bit of a daft Wally and I joke about a bit, but that kind of really does get to me, that bit. It really does make you feel like while you are protecting the greater good, you're also doing away with the one thing that actually means anything to you in this post-apocalyptic world. It really feels like the greatest betrayal you could possibly commit. I mean, there's several evil acts you can do throughout the game depending on which choices you make in certain quest lines, but at the same time, this feels like the most dastardly. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's for the greater good, and you're protecting the Commonwealth by doing this, but at the same time, I can't deny it just does feel a little bit wrong. Let's see.
There we go.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1.
Okay, so...
Please proceed to your...
Hell yeah! Access granted. Now you should be able to reach the reactor. Synths are pouring through up here. But we won't leave without you. Don't worry.
Okay, so that should make things a bit easier. I've signed off on the evacuation orders. Not to mention I've activated the deactivation code for a number of the synths, so
Attention all personnel.
hopefully things should be a little bit easier from here on out. Though knowing that, it probably won't be the case. To be honest with you though, I'm not seeing that many of the weapons I gave to the synths apart from a few combat shotguns here and there. I did give them a plasma rifle, a rocket launcher, a few other weird weapons such as a flamer. So I'm a bit disappointed I'm not seeing more of those being lobbed around by the rebel synths. Still, at least they are picking up something to fight with. Dude, will you stop that? Stop it. Stop. Dude, I just signed off on the X. Stop it.
Or is this too easy?
Do you stop punching me? God, you knob. Twat. I just signed the evacuation order. I'm letting you live. And you decide to punch a person in full power suit armor with your bare fists. Are you fucking daft, mate? Are you stupid or something? Christ almighty. Jesus Christ. Some of the things some people do sometimes, I swear to God. Let's see. Hopefully there shouldn't be too many opposing forces in this room.
We'll cover you while you capture it.
Doesn't seem like there'll be too many dangers in this room. Oh my God, yes, there are loads of people in this room. Jesus Christ. Well, I forgot, they are mostly just poorly armed scientists, so it's not like I'm completely under duress. At least we'll be able to combat them, most of them, easily enough. Wait a minute. That son of a bitch took my flamer, you bastard! Ooh, that's quite a good bit of armor, so I might keep that. Alright, come on guys, you've got to keep pushing through, keep hitting them hard, push them back. They've got the upper hand in terms of position and firepower, but we can keep hitting them hard and we should take them out soon enough. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Is that idiot throwing plasma grenades at himself? What? He just shot himself with a railgun. How did he do that? How the fuck do you do that? What an idiot. Christ, what an absolute donut. Christ almighty. Some people have more weapons than sense, I swear to God. Still, at least we've got the terminal password now and we can finally unlock this sucker. There we go, purged radiation from the reactor and turns it off as well. So, now we put the bomb on and finally get out of this damn place.
Tom, can you hear me? We're done down here. Pull us back up. Time to get out of here.
So, do I have to... Oh, shit, no, I get teleported back up as well. I always forget that. I always forget that I get teleported back up as well. I always think I have to go back through the Institute's foyer and just go back up into the entrance myself. I'm such an idiot sometimes, I swear to God.
Well done, Tom. Let's get out of here while we can.
I'm with you, boss, but this kid, he says he's Bullseye's son.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation
Please,
point.
Mom, don't leave
Thank
me
you
here. I
for your
want to go with you.
cooperation.
Oh, fuck it, just get in the fucking lift, dickhead.
Alright. You can come with me.
Really?
Yeah, now get in there.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you are here to save me.
Yeah, now get in, you creepy robotic-eyed freak.
You worry about the reactor. I'll worry about making sure this thing works when it's time to go.
Authorization.
All right, Tom.
1Y.
Fire it up.
You got it. Okay, you set right. We're ready to get out of here.
Yes, you're not going to fry me again with the bloody teleporter, are you, you idiot?
Yes, absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Wait, is the light on
It's
his
all
head
set
just a
to take you
fucking
and Des
torch
to the
that's
detonation
attached to his
site.
helmet?
Then I'll rig it to send me and the kid here back to HQ right after.
Oh my god,
Don't
it
worry,
is.
we'll look after him. Get him some better clothes, too. Yikes.
Attention all
Let's go before this whole place goes thermonuclear.
authorization.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I would say let's get out of here soon as well. It doesn't really seem like a healthy thing to do to stay in a place that's about to blow up in a nuclear explosion.
Your cooperation.
Tom, get us out of here, please. Tom, fire up the fucking teleport, you idiot. Oh, thank you, finally. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, that guy's such a donut. Claims he's a genius. Fuck, man. He can't operate a fucking teleporter properly. Goodness gracious me. Well, at least that's that out of the way and done with. I suppose the only thing now left to do is press the button and then next episode to start on with the Minutemen ending. But for now, our end game is nigh. Goodbye, Sean. Awe-inspiring. Truly awe-inspiring. Even if in its purest form, death kind of has its own dark, morbid beauty, I suppose. God, I'm glad we got out of there in time. Always makes me just think about how glad I am that I've never seen a nuclear explosion. It's just,
I can
know that
feel it
sounds
wash
silly,
over
but
me.
God damn, this shit is some
The heat,
dark stuff.
the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world, all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this, before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This was not the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I thought I hoped I could find my family. Cheat time, make us whole again, the way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. But the road ahead will be hard. This time I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the railroad ending to Fallout 4. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. And until next time, I've been Gitbag the Great. Stay safe, have fun with whatever you're doing, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield. But not before we have a quick word with Desdemona.
Desdemona.
And so, the mighty have fallen. Dozens of years, countless sacrifices. It all paid off, thanks to you. Deacon says this was his plan all along.
Who knows? Maybe he did plan it all.
Some things even Deacon can't do. Maybe. In days gone by, when us old-timers waxed rhapsodic about life without the Institute, we recognized our work wouldn't end immediately. Hate runs deep in the Commonwealth, deeper than the soil. To them, synths are the living embodiment of the Institute's oppression. I'd understand if you want a much-needed vacation. But are you up for the next mission, Bullseye?
I was born ready.
I'd expect nothing less. Our safe houses will be bursting with synths, seeking a better life outside the Commonwealth. Not everyone in the Institute died. We'd be foolish to think there won't be retaliation. Come back to the HQ, and lead the last of our people to freedom.
All of you,
We've rescued enough of your people over the years. You don't have to say anything.
We will protect them. Are we safe?
Just because you're out of the Institute doesn't mean you're safe. Or the Railroad's job is over. There's a lot of work ahead of us. But together, we'll get there.
As always, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Gitbag the Great's Fallout 4 playthrough. Stay tuned for me to do the last ending of Fallout 4, the Minutemen ending. And until next time, I've been Gitbag the Great, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield.